All right, this week we have the coal and steel bundle. Now, I have put down the rusted Scraptron. It does not come in this bundle, but I realized it looked very similar to the Robo Dog, so I wanted to have a side-by-side comparison. I personally would have probably have put it in to the bundle if I was them. Also, weirdly, new is underneath history for some reason. As you can see, look, I'll hold this out so I can spin it. You can see here that the houses are definitely similar, but they are actually different skins at least, if not more. So, while both dogs are similar, even though it's kind of broken down, you can see that the RoboPaw here is a different skin than that one. Looks more new. The actual house and everything like that has a little plaque on the side that you almost can read. You can see here I got the little dog. So it's all kind of cool. I like the idea of having two of these at my camp, you know, if you're wanting a more machine style one. You can see here that I can customize him if I have anything that I can put on him, so he can wear the things that you've gotten for the other animals. That said, all in all, good little addition. Now I'm going to go inside and show you the rest. Okay, now we've got a prefab, a backpack, and a light that comes in this. I'm going to go over the light first because I've had this light before. It's called a floodlight. It is not a floodlight. It's kind of bad. You get exactly 3 of them. And honestly, out of everything in the set, I've enjoyed except this. And these are just so bad. Like, if you look, these don't give you hardly any light. You can only have 3. They're kind of more of a aesthetic. They look nice as an aesthetic kind of decorative choice, but anything else, don't expect them to actually light up your house. Which is sad because they actually look good. Like, if these worked, I mean, when I first saw these, I was like, oh man, I'd love to have a nice floodlight that sits on a wall like this, and no, sadly, no. Okay, so I'm going to show off the settler pack first because this build set is quite large and it's going to take a minute. So I'll go over this first. Now we got this kind of, it isn't like a reskin kind of deal. They used to have this square plastic, but it's pretty heavily different just past the plastic. You got all kinds of, like, it looks almost like a scouter type. You know, it's very nice looking. It's instead of the bright white that the other one is. That said, like, I have it on my back, as you can see, it's got the little bit of everything. It actually looks pretty natural with the way it just sits on it. So now, as for this build set, it comes with 2 foundations. You got this kind of brick. As you can see, you got to make a little bit damaged brick. The wooden platform has a short brick on it, which is a little odd. I kind of expect them just to put the concrete slab on top. But they've got this, like, short brick, which, you know, it doesn't bother me. I just have it farther down so you couldn't see it. The actual brick itself, the concrete slab part, this actually looks really good. It looks like a worn out reinforced slab concrete brick. And you can see the actual second floor ceiling. It also has that design on it. Now this is where things are going to get a little bit difficult because, like, these half blocks, now when I place one, you have 8 separate variations of this now. You've got this kind of like one down here. You've got one with a little white corner piece. You got that white corner piece. A different one on this side. So you got an actual kind of painted one and a painted one of this. So they're not like super different, but it does give a nice variety that I actually like the idea of. You know, it looks good and it gives you more pieces to work with. In fact, all of them come like this, because when I come over to this piece, you got 24 different variations of this that you can play around with. And it's like, because you got the door, different variations of the door. You got 4 doors, couple walls, this type of one. I've got all of the major pieces set down, as you can see over here. Because you got this window that's kind of like been half boarded up. But you know, honestly, I like the half boarded up look. I kind of think it would be interesting to see like a set that's been like renovated, you know, scavenger set. See, you got some like little pipe decorations in here, like good detail work overall. And yeah, as you can see, there's different ones of I'm not going to showcase every single color combination, just because it would just take far too long, and you kind of get the idea of what I'm talking about. But I was pleasantly surprised when I found that many different variations. The roof looks good. You can see here it's got a good, you know, it has that heavy feeling to it. It's not just, you know, like just a thin sheet. As you can see, and it's got a good metal side. You can see underneath it, it actually, instead of having that weird roofing, it actually does have its own texture. It looks good. It's got these corner pieces, a flat piece, and then it has this last one here that's like a chimney. I've got a little built version of it here. Now, it does not come with a door, but it's an industrial style building. You can see it looks pretty rough in here. Like, it looks like this has been worn down, water stains, everything. You know, I use the concrete brick just to kind of give a showcase of the way it looks. The flat ones, you can see here, it looks a little bit different with wall. When you apply wallpaper, though, it does look a bit different. You can see it's one of those ones that is like, the wallpaper's up top, and then it's got the base plate. That said, oh no, it's a good build kit. If you're a person that likes doing industrial style builds, this gives you quite a few pieces for one bundle that you can use to actually, you know, look through it all. Now, it comes with a title as well, but, you know, I figure y'all can figure out titles without me spending time wasting on that. With that, I'm going to move to the water tower. Okay, and last we have the railroad water tower. Now, I'd call this more of a decoration that also makes dirty water than an actual dirty water machine. It looks nice. It does have to touch dirt overall, but so you can see how it says it makes 48 an hour. But unfortunately, it only holds 3 weights worth of water. So it's not a lot, actually. So, that said, if it had like a larger, you know, amount that I could store, it would be really nice. But otherwise, I just kind of look at it as a decoration. If you're building something near a train station or something, it looks really nice. If you kind of cover up the spout, it just looks like a good water tower. So, I mean, as a decoration, it really works. As a water generator, it's just kind of mid. But with that, I hope this helped you learn about this bundle, and I hope you all have a fantastic week and have fun with the new camp system.